I want to talk about the CCP's revised state secrets law and 5 anti-struggle. This was an article focusing on expanding and enforcing national security, driving more regulations, anti-subversion, anti-this, anti-that, anti-terrorism, anti-espionage. What is going on? What are they doing?
It's not just in relation towards what's happening inside communist China, but also towards where we are over here in the Western countries, in the international world. The China state security law was originally designed to protect broad categories of information for the government that categorizes as secret. And now they have broadened the scale of what is considered as a secret. But the funny thing is, inside communist China, there is no such thing as personal information. Everything about you is transparent towards the Chinese Communist Party. There's no data security because everything inside China, the CCP can change it or can modify it towards their own will. If a disaster happens, let's say how many people have passed away. No, they will change the number, they'll cover it up, and they'll say nothing has happened, or they'll change the number to minimize the impact it has on the society. So this is what we have seen in the past, but they have now broadened the scale even to all the laws considered as a state security and state secrets. But what are the state secrets over here? That means anything with the CCP military, the investment, or with the data. A lot of them they can consider as state secrets. And this is a big challenge even for the United States or for a lot of the European countries, because if you want to push to enhance transparency and visibility into the businesses, into the operations of the Chinese companies, or even your company, your business inside China, it's almost quite impossible, because anything as so, the Chinese government could just consider it as very sensitive. Or if they could say, now you have put in breach of what the CCP call as their secret. Second part over here is about the 5 anti-struggle articles. If you have experienced or learned about what happened in the Cultural Revolution, about all the struggle, it's all about fighting with one another. In fact, that previously when she was in Shanghai, he had published a so-called article which he had continuously mentioned fight dozens of times, which means fighting within the people going against each other, turning their backs. And for the outside world, it will be the CCP turning your backs away from you. So the article specifically mentions the need to resolutely fight against all hegemonism and then power. So specifically, mentioning what power is. For example, they have talked about decoupling, supply chain disruption, unilateral sanctions, and then maximum pressure, long-arm jurisdiction, all this. So it's the CCP's view on the future of international situation. So these are 2 things I think is something that even for us, we are really looking into recently to see what the CCP has been planning to do, not just in China, but also towards the outside world.